And welcome to lockdown vlog number 43. Another beautiful day in Rotterdam, and this morning I woke up to this message on my phone, which is Friday 15th, the high-end Munich, because today is actually a sad day, because today would be the day that would be my first day at the high-end show in Munich, but of course it's not. So what I did is I made a little video about that show, and that's going to air tomorrow, so you can watch out for that one tomorrow. That's just for the people who are missing it, or for the people who don't really know what it is. And mostly I made this video for myself to have a little bit of that show feeling in these days. For today, there is something I want to show you, and I'm going to make an edit this time because today I'm going to go outside and show you something that is special about the flat that I am living in. You see, Rotterdam is pretty crowded. There's more than enough room in the Netherlands for everybody to live, but apparently everybody wants to live in the big cities. So in Rotterdam there is a problem with housing. Now, one of the ways to deal with that, of course, is building high rises like you see right over there in the middle. But in coming up with ideas to get as much people living on as the least amount of ground, they came up with an idea, and that has to do with the building of this house. And that idea is also was also a good idea for audiophiles, and that's what I want to show you today. So let's go outside. Okay, so what you see over there is a little flat. That is not the flat that I'm living in, but these kinds of buildings were built about 30-40 years ago, and they are still standing here. They just a little three-story buildings. But if we look at this side, somebody came walking by, and unlike many youngsters who are doing this on their phone all day, making selfies and stuff like that, I'm one of the older geezers who is not yet comfortable with filming and talking to nobody outside. Anyways, if you look over here, you see actually the same three-story building as I just showed you right over there. But what they did on top of it, can I zoom in? What they did on top of it, maybe I should go a little bit further back, is to add an extra 2 layers for people to live in. So you have the, so where's my finger? Right over there. So the first layer and the second layer. The second layer, that is where I'm always standing, somewhere along this gallery right over there. And what I actually wanted to show you is, if you see the right over there, that black strip that you see, that is actually, those 2 layers are placed on springs onto the old flat, so there's no hard connection to the lower floors. So this means that in effect I do not have a neighbor downstairs, because there's about 80 centimeters between them and me, and the whole building is standing on springs suspended on to the roof of the old 3-story flat. Another reason for that is that that's why there's no stone or concrete used in this in this building, because that would have been too heavy for the flat below it. Car pass by. That would be too heavy for the flat below it. So this is all aluminium, metal, particle board, and I don't know what. But also that makes for very good separation between the neighbors that are living next door to me. So for me, as an audiophile, I live in the middle of the city. I live on the 4th and the 5th floor, and because my building is completely suspended, floating if you will, on the flat below, this is perfect for an audiophile. And as you can see, I live on the top floor, so I don't have upstairs neighbors. I don't have downstairs neighbors because of the reason that I just told you, and the houses are being very well what is it that I want to say? You know, noise from the neighbors and my noise towards the neighbors, that's not coming through. So that's what I wanted to show you, that one of the tricks they did to build more place for people to live is to take these old buildings and just put 2 layers on top of it. Okay, let's go inside again. Okay, and we're back inside. Now, I was standing just on the left of that flat, and in that flat every day there's 2 people that I see every day, and they are incredible chain smokers. They are there every 15 minutes or something like that, and probably wondering why I am filming the same thing every day. Well, I rather film than smoke. That's probably a lot better for your health. So that is why this house was also a good pick for an audiophile like me, because it is suspended. Okay, that is all for today. I told you this morning, tomorrow there will be a video about the high-end Munich show, so make sure that you watch that one also. I wish you a very nice weekend, and I will see you on Monday.